Hi, good morning. Steve Cowan here, and today I really want to talk to you about a subject. It's a little bit scary. It's a little bit. I'm on, I have Instagram and I'm on Facebook as well at the same time. I'm going live on both. A little bit of story I want to share with you. Talk about something that's a little bit scary, a little bit nerve-wracking. I had a friend of mine recently called me up and said, he's having to close his gym, his business. It's just not what he thought it would be. He's closing down because he's not getting the business he thought he'd be getting. Um, and then the thing he said to me was, "It's all right for you because you're there. You're at this point already." Okay. And what I said to him was, I didn't just appear here. And if you go back in time to see how much I went through to get where we have a good gym up and running, a good school up and running, then you're going to see. So I want to talk about into that today. You see, when I work, why am I going to talk about when I work with my clients or members at the gym? It's the same thing. They're like, I really want to reach somewhere because I see someone else do it, and I just think it's going to come to me naturally. I'm going to be able to just go in, and it'll become really easy, and I get there. Okay, but it doesn't work that way. What we have to look back is when we see someone with some results, we have to look back and see what they have got, what they've done to achieve those results. They haven't just appeared to get them results. You see, when someone said, "Oh, you're doing well in jiu-jitsu," man, you want to see what I went through to get to where I am in jiu-jitsu. Are you're running a good school, you're helping a lot of people, you're producing black belts, brown belts, purple belts, blue belts, you're helping so many people get in shape. You've got lots of people there. Yeah, but it wasn't always that way. It wasn't always that. I remember a time when it was just like 10 people in the gym. It's only the fact that I put myself out, made myself uncomfortable, decided to invest in myself and travel the world learning jiu-jitsu and how to coach jiu-jitsu, that the members at Icon Jiu-Jitsu team here in Norwich continued to stay with us, because then they realized the world class of coaching that we have right here, because I invested time in that. Now, I've been doing that since 2008. Well, I've been coaching longer, but I've really been investing in becoming a better coach since 2000, traveling the world, learning not jiu-jitsu, but coaching programs and how to teach and how to help people psychologically, physically, mentally, all those things. They all add up, because you can be the best fighter in the world, but it doesn't mean that you can portray that information. You're not going to be the best coach in the world just because you're naturally the best fighter in the world. Okay, sometimes it's the other way around. You can be a great coach but a terrible fighter. That's not me. One of the biggest mistakes, like I say, is that people think that they're going to jump on board, whether it be jiu-jitsu or like my friend who has his gym. They're just going to jump on board and suddenly they've got everything. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. You've got to invest in yourself. Okay, so why I'm sharing this with you is because I want to share my story, which is like when I started jiu-jitsu, there was nothing. There was no jiu-jitsu around. Okay, now I could have done one of two things. I could have said, I'll give up at this point. Or what did I decide to do? I decided to invest in myself. I decided to travel. I decided to learn around the world jiu-jitsu and bring it back to Norwich. Okay, when there was nothing in Norwich, no one even knew what the UFC was. No one knew what MMA or BJJ was. When I started coaching it in the 2002, 2003 time. But before that, I started learning it. And again, there was nowhere for me to go. So guys, if you're watching live right now, I'd really love you to put a comment below and just put, "Hey, I'm watching live," or you can put #live. Okay. And if you're watching the replay, because I know a lot of people like to watch the replay, put #replay so I can reach out, so I know you're listening to me. Yeah. Hey man, yeah, I see you on there. I'm doing really well, thanks. It's really cool. On Instagram, I have a friend there. So yeah, guys. So that's what I'm doing. So I share my story with you. So hopefully it can inspire you that you don't just suddenly want something and there it is. It appears. You've got to invest in yourself. You've got to try hard. You've got to work hard. Okay. And it's a little bit annoying when someone says, "Oh, I'm having to stop what I'm doing. I'm having to close my business. Having to stop my training." Why? Well, and you say, "What have you done?" And they literally have done nothing. They've just believed that they could just get there without effort. It's not. There is effort involved, and you'll see it's the pinnacle of everything. For example, jiu-jitsu is a great example. When you come into a gym and you see loads an army of white belts, like loads and loads of white belts here, okay, and it goes up, it goes from here, like, and it slowly goes up to the blue, to the purple, to the brown, to the black, and the black belts are like right 1, 2, 3. That's how many there is. You know, there's hardly any black belts. Why? Because it takes investment, it takes time, investing time in your life to get there. Because that's what's really important, and I'd really love to help my friend a little bit more. I had a chat with him, but it was a little bit late for him, but hopefully he can do something in the future. He's one of them guys that just he closed it because it wasn't getting anywhere. He didn't invest in himself. He just thought it was going to be like everyone's going to come to him. Thought it was like that movie, if you build it, they will come. It's not like that. You know, you have to make them come. You have to make them happy when they're there. Okay. So yeah, I'm here in Norwich, and for the next, what we got, couple of weeks left in March. In the beginning, I gave out that I'm going to be doing like five one-to-one free consultation. I don't like to call it consultation. I like to call it a meetup and chat to find out how I can help you, how I can make you a part of the team if that's what you want, or basically put together a little bit of a plan so that we know we can help you and you can move forward in your training, not just physically, not just learning martial arts, but also developing more confidence for yourself, becoming somebody that maybe somebody's got lost. You got lost somewhere along the line. But yeah, again, I'm going to, in a minute, I'd love to drop down in some comments for me. If you're watching live, put #live. If you're watching the replay at this point, put #replay, because I'm going to ask you to do something at the end. So I've got 3 spaces left out of them 5. Okay, so if you want to come in and meet up with me, let's come into my gym, have a chat. There's no obligation. It's totally free. I only do free. I've got 3 left this month. I just don't have time to do any more. Okay, so if you're interested in maybe working with me, training with our team, then hook me up right now. I'll put a link above there so that you guys can hook up and see me real soon. So if you made it all the way to the end, 7 minutes in, what I wanted to put is #made it. I can look back and I can see all the people that are really serious and like to listen to someone who's trying to help them. Okay, so if you put #made it, I know you're a serious person. And that's me, Steve Cowan. I'm going to catch you real soon. Signing out.